most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Trump, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of
Get
course,
my
Bob.
serious face on. Today we're
Yeah.
talking about understanding shoulder pain and how to fix it fast.
Right,
We're all busy, Brad.
right. And if you understand things and you can work with it yourself and you can relieve the pain under your own control, it changes your whole life.
That's right.
You know? So we got something.
By the
to
way,
get
if you're new
over
to our
there.
channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also go to bobandbrad.com and go to the giveaway section. We're always giving something away. This week we're giving away the Booyah Stik,
yes.
which we will show you how to use in just a little bit.
You can't go wrong with it.
Yep. You can also find it on Facebook. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. Go to Twitter, Instagram, TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. And we have podcast interviews with terrific people that are really smart.
Absolutely.
All right, Brad, let's get it rolling.
Okay, so shoulder pain. We're looking at shoulder pain here. That probably not if you fell down and you have trauma. It's that shoulder
We're
pain
not
that
looking
comes
at a fracture or anything
right
like that.
from overuse, from working with it, maybe some age, some arthritic problems. It's just there, and it's like, how can I control it or get rid of it? So we're going to show you some answers.
So basically, we're going to talk about two probably the most common causes.
Correct.
And
right.
you know, we're not going to cover everything, but that'll cover the two.
Vast majority.
Yeah.
One is arthritis.
Right.
In the joint. We'll bring Sam over here
Sure.
to show this. And then along with arthritis, there's that. Whoa, Sam, what happened? Oh,
Sam's
my
fainting.
Gosh. So we dance?
Yeah,
No,
sure.
let's carry on here. He's all right. So let's look at the joint here. If it's arthritis, we'll get the pen over here. Boy, he's in tough shape.
He's in tough shape. There we go.
The ball is oftentimes of the humerus. You got a ball, a shallow socket, but
It could be slid forward a bit.
sure, it's either not in place. We got the shiny cartilage can turn into like, I always kind of compare it to like a rusty surface.
Yeah, it can flake.
Yep, sandpaper, and it rubs and it's painful. The labrum I was talking about is actually right on this surface.
You can actually see it over there if you
Yep.
pull.
If we pull away here, we have got some ligaments. And right there, that black part, can you see that, Tanner? That is where the labrum is. If we put this in there, that labrum helps the ball stay where it should be. And that labrum can get tore.
Right. And it can wear down with age.
Yep.
It's
one
an
of those
aging thing.
Yep. Exactly.
Like wrinkles.
Yep. Gray hair, wrinkle,
Yeah.
labrum issues.
Right.
Now, the other thing is we got a real common problem. There's a supraspinatus tendon.
Sure. That's the other common thing that we're going to mention.
Right. It's a rotator cuff tendon. There's 4 rotator cuff muscles, but the one pink here is by far the biggest problem, child. It's an
Right.
estimated 70% of rotator cuff
impingement.
problems is right on there. And what happens is when you go raise your arm up, it's pinching right there because what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to drop down so that you have space in there. But there's mechanical problems, it pinches, problems that can tear and actually separate.
Over time,
Yep.
is again, it's an aging, well, it's wear and tear type of
Right.
injury.
Depending on your work and,
Yeah.
even at a computer
Yeah,
workstation.
doing a lot of overhead, or
Yeah.
if you have poor posture.
Yeah. Just if you ever mouse too far away from you, that can actually stress that tendon.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to back up. We're going to start with some range of motion, particularly if you have arthritis. That shoulder needs to get moving. We're going to show you some gentle arthritic or painful shoulders. What's going on with Sam?
Yeah,
over
he's
there?
having problems.
He's
But-
always looking for attention.
You know, some of the pain you're having from arthritis might actually be not to all the wear and tear, but the fact that you lost motion.
Mhm.
And when you gain the motion back, a lot of times the tissues get stretched out and you feel better.
Right.
So,
So we're going to start pretty simple here.
sure.
Let's just start with some swinging the arms back and forth. What?
I don't want to hit you. I
Oh, yeah,
long
he's got
arms.
those 6-foot wingspan there,
Yeah.
6.5. So this is just very simple. If
The Michael Phelps crosses.
this might be all you need, and this is going to feel good. But if you feel that this is easy, want to get more range of motion, you have to circles. You can do one arm at a time or both. And we
Go
come
the other
up
way,
like
too.
this, and you can
Yep.
turn that thumb or
Right.
the palm away from your face.
Palm forward, palm side,
Yeah.
palm back.
Yeah, kind of like you're washing a window,
Yeah.
but we're not going to spend that much time, and do it about 10 times on each arm. You know,
And you can reverse it too.
sure.
You can go the other
Yeah.
way.
Now, if you every time you go up and it feels like it's pinching in there, don't do this one.
Right.
Then we're going to show you
can
some
do-
exercises.
You can do Codmans.
Yep.
You can just swing it and let it relax by just using your body to kind of
Yep.
swing it here. Don't you use the muscles of the arm to swing it.
This would be for if this isn't tolerated. Maybe this one is, but it's a pretty sore shoulder. You may even start with that one. So we're talking 5 to 10 repetitions of each of those. If they're too easy and you want to do a little more aggressive range of motion, we're going to show you that in just a second.
We're going to show you that later on. So
Yep.
right now we're showing some things to manage the arthritis.
If those are tough and you need sometimes people just get some warmth in that joint.
Yeah.
Loosens up the muscles, loosens up those tendons. A good way to do that is you can use a hot pack. You can take a shower after a shower, warm it up. If you really want to get deep in there, a real effective way to do it, the most effective way is deep heat is through
Far infrared.
far infrared hot pack.
Like we recommend the Thermotex. It's expensive. I'm going to warn you. So
Right.
it's not for some budgets. You know,
Right.
it doesn't fit in. But it does penetrate
3.36
2.36
inches.
inches, which is quite deep into the joint,
Mm.
whereas regular heat only penetrates a millimeter.
Yeah, it's
Very
basically
low.
skin deep.
It's surface.
Even if you take a shower and you put that hot water on there, it's pretty superficial,
Yeah.
but it's still, you'll find that it will help. The next thing is avoid sleeping on that shoulder, no matter regardless of what. If you sleep on it, the muscles relax. It can push that humeral head out of position and create some notable pain. So if you want to.
I was going to show real quickly, if you are just in such a habit that you end up sleeping on it, I'm going to show you what to do.
The canal.
Yeah.
We haven't showed this for a long time.
So here's,
Bob.
just take a throw pillow. I do this every night, and I create a canal here. Here's the painful shoulder.
Yep.
I lie on the pillow. I usually have two pillows.
Two
when
pillows
I sleep
here.
on my side, and you can see how the pressure now is here and here, not on the shoulder.
You're right.
But
right.
ideally, you want to sleep on the non-painful shoulder, and then you still want to keep this arm supported.
Keep some pillows
Yeah.
around. Yep,
Keep-
exactly.
Support that painful arm.
You can fold a pillow there, but yeah. And then in a seated position, if it is painful, even if it doesn't feel real painful, you might be amazed how much better if you watch TV and you just put a pillow under that sore shoulder.
This alone is one hint that has helped more people
Yeah.
than when I see people the first treatment, I usually give them like one exercise and I give them this, and this they come back and it's calmed down.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've got a pain-free shoulder. It just feels good.
Well, it
like
puts
that.
the shoulder blade up too. Like
Yeah.
if the shoulder blade is hanging,
Yep. Gives you a little better
yeah,
posture,
gives
which
it
is
better-
crucial.
Right.
All right. So now we're going to bump up. If you do have that tendon problem or reaching up
Right.
overhead is consistently painful, we may want to address that. And we're going to show you that working some postural exercises and some range of motion.
Sure.
And actually, the giveaway has something to do with this.
Right.
We're going to use a Booyah Stik. You don't need to have a Booyah Stik. You can use a stick, anything that's about 5 feet long. You can take a broomstick, cut the broom
PVC
head off, or
PVC pipe.
PVC pipe. The thing that you want to do is make sure it doesn't slip on the surface, whether it's on the floor, up on the chair.
So you wanna
Bob's
have
going to
some
grab
tips.
one.
Yep.
So you move your hand up on the stick, and then you grab the stick and lean forward, and that's going to stretch that shoulder out, and just keep it relaxed. So Bob's doing it in
On
a
a chair
seated
because
position.
I'm taller.
Yep.
So what's nice about this is, you can start off, just walk your hand up as high as it'll go, and then lean forward, and then come back and walk it up again, and then lean forward. And
Yep.
the Booyah Stik has really good grip.
Yeah, this is no doubt a really nice device for this exercise.
And you can even hold it for a bit.
Yep.
Don't do this mistake. Don't go forward and let it slide, hand slide down. You gotta
Exactly.
put some traction on there.
And you'll do this 5 to 10 times and hold it. It should feel good while you're doing
no
it.
pain.
Yep, no sharp pain, especially. I mean, just not ready
And you
for
can do it throughout the day.
Yep,
I mean,
exactly.
It's not something you do once a day. It's something you do throughout the day.
Yes.
And people that I use this with that had arthritis really liked it,
Yeah.
and even supraspinatus
Oh,
tendonitis
right,
too.
right. We're going to show you the next thing is particularly good for supraspinatus impingement. There was a surgeon, he's still
Yeah.
here, that wrote this book. And if you have a pull-up bar or something you can hang on at home, it's called hanging. This has saved this surgeon a lot of surgeries.
Right.
His patients, actually.
Yes.
And he wrote a nice, how many editions? He got about 4 editions of that book.
Yeah.
So
I'll find it.
Yeah, you what you do is you grab a pull-up bar. Okay, we use our handles here. This is our pull-up handles. This is nice because it allows freedom with your wrists. And if your back is up against the wall, it kind of helps your posture. And you gently go down and you stretch and you're going to hang there. And this will increase that gap so the supraspinatus tendon no longer impinges. And typically, this won't take care of it in one treatment. This takes a week or two or maybe even more.
Yeah, this is a commitment to time
Yeah.
and putting in the effort.
But it's not a big deal.
No.
You
It's not.
hang for 20, 30 seconds.
And again, throughout the day,
Yeah.
I think if you can do it.
And because I was having this problem, is I was only hanging maybe a couple times a day because of my schedule and my
Yeah, you're a busy
pull-
guy.
Yeah, but anyways, it worked very well.
Sure.
It took a couple weeks, and I'm just hanging. And actually now I just do it for maintenance, and it just feels good. It feels
Yeah.
good in the ribs, my back.
Even decompresses the back a little bit. So his
Exactly.
book is Shoulder Pain: A Solution Prevention by Dr. John M.
Kirsch, yep.
So really good testimonials in there.
Oh,
of
yeah.
people that were
Yeah.
going in for surgery and
He's got a great research in there. So, anyways, well-written book for the therapist or the layperson. Bob, do we want to continue on?
I was going to go one more to chicken wing. Do you wanna
Chicken
try it?
wing,
Okay,
sure.
now if you don't have rheumatoid arthritis, because I don't want you to try this if you do. If you have loose shoulders, I don't want you to try this. But this is basically a little more complicated, but
A little more advanced.
But both Brad and I really had good luck with this.
I just did it this morning.
So palm on the top, so the stick is facing forward.
Yep.
Palm on the is facing back. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to actually pull up the arm like this.
Mhm.
Now you can first work on just internal rotation. You can just slide the pole
Yeah.
up and down like this.
That gets you that motion to reach behind your back so you can tuck in your shirt and those things.
Yeah, because you'll find with most people the involved shoulder will not go up as high as the uninvolved shoulder.
Yeah, it'd be like this compared to this.
Right.
We want to get this one.
So we
up.
want to start stretching it this way. And then the advanced stretch is to actually tilt this forward. Don't hit your head. Tilt it forward. Don't bend forward. Stay straight up.
Yeah, so you're getting
And you're turn it into a chicken wing. You said that's like a wrestling term or what?
Yeah, it's like when you do the chicken wing when you wrestle.
Sure.
I don't know. That's what we called it. Anyways, so there should be no pain with this.
Right. No pain whatsoever.
Just a stretch.
Stretch it
stretch
out.
feeling. Do
And-
both sides.
Yep.
I
Again,
do it about 5 to 10
If you
repetitions.
have shoulders that want to dislocate, I wouldn't do this one.
No. Hypermobile, double jointed, whatever you want to call it.
Exactly. But for Brad and I both had good luck with this.
Oh,
It took mine away.
Yeah.
It was the only thing that took it away.
I just do it for maintenance now
Sure.
because I realized that this one got tight or loosened up, and my good shoulder is tighter than my sore
exactly.
shoulder. So I want to even them out, and good maintenance.
Yep.
Posture, you want to take a band, stretch bands like this, anchor it up. We use a wall anchor. You get it to a doorknob. They give you a strap with these, and we're going to work scapular retraction. We do this one a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. It's going to work your posture. It's going to help the rotator cuff muscles and get that ball and where it goes. You're going to do 10 to 15 of these. Okay, and then also on this, we're going to work. Where'd that towel go,
Extra
Bob?
rotation, huh?
Yep, this one, 90-degree bend in the elbow, and go.
Oh,
Oh, there
here
it
it
is. Now, the trick to this one is you're going to put a towel roll right here, or you can use anything, but I usually use a towel with my patients. And and if the towel falls out, that means your elbow got too far away from your body. Pinch the towel in and work 10 of these, and you'll feel you're working a specific rotator cuff muscle in there to help that joint go where it needs to be.
So make sure you get that posture one in there, because a day without posture is a sad day indeed.
Well, Bob, absolutely. I think maybe we should.
I just made that up.
Yeah, we put it on a T-shirt.
Right.
Yeah. So
Posture,
very
posture,
good. Once
posture.
again, Bob, we can fix just about anything except for,
A broken heart.
and we're working on that too.
Yeah, we're working on that. We spent
We're a
couple
little
years on it.
slow on
A
that.
little slow
Yeah,
on the uptake.
whatever. We'll give it a shot.
Thanks.